sewing friends. My name's Diana and this is my sewing vlog, The Wandering Sewist. Welcome to my channel. Today is another edition of #Friday Sews, where we talk a little bit about sewing and a little bit about life. So, welcome. This is the week after Thanksgiving. It's kind of a quiet week. Last week I missed you because I didn't have a vlog up because it was Thanksgiving. And I had 2 family emergencies last week, which I will talk to you about when I get to the life portion. So let's talk about sewing first. So when sewing last time we talked 2 weeks ago, remember that I had picked up this fabric for another Hovea jacket. And I was apparently at some point between the fabric shop and my house, while I was on public transport, I took 2 trains and a bus to get to my house. At some point between there, I dropped the instruction booklet for making the Hovea. And since I wanted to make a different version, I needed the instruction, especially for the collar band. So I did not even work on it. I went on the Megan Nielsen website and I ordered another packet of the pattern, but I ordered the larger size bracket, which is, they call it the curvy size. So I have the smaller one, which is the one I lost the instruction booklet for. But then I ordered the one for the larger size and I got another instruction booklet. And this is exactly the same instructions as the other one because I remember flipping through it. So I have the larger size and I have the instruction booklet. So I have gone ahead and cut out the pieces from this fabric for my new Hovea. I have cut it out, but I haven't started sewing it. So, because I just got the instruction booklet a day or 2 ago. So, dropped it on the floor. Sorry about that. Other than that, because of the family emergencies, I haven't done too much sewing. I did pick up some more terry cloth. This is 100% cotton, super absorbent. It's the same material that you make towels from if you make your own towels, but this is just yardage. So I got 2 meters, and this is for my reusable feminine hygiene pads because this is super absorbent. And this will go into the center to be the cores. So it'll be hidden underneath a piece of cotton. Nobody will see it. So I didn't feel like I had to get a fancy color or anything like that. So I just got plain white. And that's it. That's it for sewing. Nothing else has been going on. And now let's switch over to life so I can talk to you about the emergencies. Okay, so the weekend before Thanksgiving, my youngest little boy, he's 12, he started having febrile seizures on Saturday night. And if you don't know what a febrile seizure is, it's when your extremities, your arms and legs they like shake uncontrollably and you can't stop it. And he was going to the bathroom a lot, like every few minutes. And then he started having blood come when he was going to the bathroom. I don't want to be too graphic, but so I stayed home with the other 2 kids, and my husband took him to the emergency room, and it turned out he had a urinary tract infection that was pretty severe. So it's really unusual for boys to get UTIs. And it's actually quite dangerous for boys. It's much more common and less severe in girls, but for boys, it's very serious. So he was in the hospital that evening. They sent him home later in the evening, and with some medication. And then he started running a high fever, and he just slept for about almost 24 hours, and he didn't eat for a couple of days. It was all I could do to just get him to drink enough water. And so I spent 3 or 4 days just caring for the sick child. And then he went back to school and he bounced back pretty quick. So that was good. So by the time Thanksgiving came around, he was feeling a lot better. And then of course it was Thanksgiving, and I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, in Prague in the Czech Republic, no, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving here, and it was a regular school day for the kids. So I didn't feel like I had the time or the opportunity to create a whole Thanksgiving feast. So there is a restaurant downtown in the old part of the city, or called Newtown, that does a traditional American Thanksgiving dinner for a flat fee. And everybody just comes in and they just serve you the Thanksgiving dinner, and you just pay a flat fee per person. So that's what we did. We did that on Thursday evening, and it was great. It was delicious. Everybody had a great meal and came home happy. And I didn't have all the work of preparing the food or cleaning up the mess. The downside to that is there's no Thanksgiving leftovers. So, you take some, you lose, you win some, you lose some, pros and cons. Other thing is our heating and hot water went out on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. And so then with the embassy being closed because it was Thanksgiving, I couldn't have someone from the embassy come and check it out to fix it until Friday. So and then I had to stay home on Friday in order to be here for the crew to come and fix everything. So I couldn't go to my my circuit training class. I couldn't go to the circuit training class that Monday or Tuesday because I had a sick child, and then I couldn't go on Thursday or Friday because it was Thanksgiving, and then I had to stay home so that week was no circuit training last week. This week I did circuit training on Monday, and then I went for a nice hour-long walk with some friends also on Monday. So I slept very well Monday night. I was exhausted, and I kind of just took it easy on Tuesday and Wednesday. Just did my normal things without worrying about exercising. And today I did a workout on my elliptical, and then tomorrow I'm going to do circuit training. I was supposed to do circuit training today, but car problems. It's illegal in the Czech Republic to drive your car without a front license plate. And I noticed yesterday when I was at the store that our front license plate was completely missing. So apparently I got a text message that it had fallen off yesterday when I was driving the car on the street in front of our neighborhood, and somebody picked it up and reported it to security. And so then this morning, late this morning, we got the license plate back. So now, when my husband gets home and reattaches it this afternoon, then we can drive the car again, and I'll be able to go to circuit training tomorrow. So for this weekend, I plan on finishing up my new Hovea. And then I will do another round of feminine hygiene pads, another set of 16. And then I will reward myself by making something else for myself. I'm thinking I need a new shirt. I have a couple of shirts in mind. One is two of them are t-shirts, same fabric, different patterns. And then maybe another sagebrush top or one of these Samara tops. But I will size down on the Samara because it's really big on me, especially through here. So I know it's meant to be oversized, but it's too gapey when I have to bend over something. It falls down from here. And so if I do make a Samara, I'll size down a little bit. Part of the problem is that when I made this, I made it out of double gauze. And when I make things out of double gauze, I don't press it first. So I use the unpressed version. So as you wear double gauze, your body heat releases the puckering here, and it grows bigger and bigger and bigger as you wear it. So that's part of the problem with the Samara because it is double gauze. But also, when the double gauze of this top is freshly washed and I just put it straight on, it's still too big through this area. So I'm gonna size down one size if I decide to make a Samara. I haven't decided which of these fabrics I would use yet though. I have so many fabrics over here. I'm gonna have to really do some soul searching, some heart searching, and figure out what is it, what do I want? I think part of what's going on is my Sojo is kind of not there so much right now. And this, for some reason, the last few months I've been having it's been hard to get myself going on sewing a project. And I've only been working on a little bits here and a little bit there. And do you have that? Do you lose your Sojo? I know several other sewing vloggers that I watch their sewing vlogs have talked about having problems with their motivation to sew. That's what we call our Sojo, like our motivation to get in and get those projects done. And sometimes it's not so easy because, you know, life gets in the way. There's a whole lot of other parts of our lives. You know, there's family, work, studies, everything like that. And so, you know, I have been studying and I've been applying for international schools, and there's just a whole lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. So, you know, I'm crazy busy. And then I am the master procrastinator as well. So if there's something that I don't feel 100% motivated to do, I'm excellent at putting it off. And that's part of the reason for the loss of the Sojo and the lack of churning out sewing projects. Even though I would really like to have 2 or 3 things a week made, it's just not happening right now. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Do you have a foolproof, surefire method for addressing lack of sewing motivation? I would love to have any tips. I know some of you, my wonderful subscribers, have been sewing long time and you have lots of experience. So if you have any tips or tricks, I would love to hear about it and appreciate it. That's it from me. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend with lots of time to sew something beautiful. Take care. Bye.